Real quick, Caitlin, I need to know where you got that shirt.
TJ Maxx a real long time ago.
Is it maternity?
No.
Oh, I thought it was maternity. I was watching your dance party and I saw the side of it and
it just got blocked. It just got blocked.
Why?
Damn.
Oh, from the music.
A more clear copyright thing in the bottom, I guess.
On Facebook or on Insta or both?
Instagram is what I know. Maybe Facebook too.
I just watched it on Facebook like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, Facebook git's partially muted in some countries because it may contain music that belongs to. I can't read the rest of it, but
it's on Instagram still.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it. Are you talking about in your stories?
Maybe. Anyway, go on. We gotta stop. Go ahead. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Victories from this last week. Any new exciting things anyone wants to share? Go on ahead.
I don't really have much because I've been sucking at my business. I think my struggle, to share that, my struggle with my business was that I didn't really know what I was inviting to because I was like feeling lost with the thing. But I ended up buying it yesterday and I got the listing. So I'll go ahead and call that a victory.
I didn't hear what you said. Amanda's over there making all kinds of noise.
Sorry. My brain fell and I was struggling. Sorry.
So I said
you bought what?
I bought the Ultimate Portion Fix.
Okay.
So I'm going to be feeling a little bit better about the direction I need to go. But I've been having some, I don't know if writer's block is the word, but like if people reach out to me, I'm like I don't know what to say back because I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Same. Yeah, same.
Okay, good. So now
I've been writing a blog post on this for the last 2 weeks and I'm still yet to publish it. And my goal was to get it done March 8th when I first started talking, or March 1st when I first started talking about getting certified in nutrition, whatever. So I have been just leaning into those documents with all the details and stuff and using those to kind of drive my conversation in addition to my experience with I went live in the info group yesterday and talked about the balance that I've achieved with using the containers and how it's not restriction. I'm going to share, I took a bunch of pictures over the last couple of weeks of meals that I've made and put the containers next to them to show people this is how much food you actually, it is on your plate, and because I think that's a big concern for people. And that girl that I had posted, you have to eat your meals out of these teeny tiny containers and whatever about 80 days.
Such a hater. She needed to go on and find her life.
I know she's trying to do her thing, and I almost want to reach out and be like, girl, you don't have to bash somebody else. It's one thing to bash a fad diet that's like keto, but it's another thing to bash a program that works for hundreds of thousands of people. I don't think you know what you're talking about, kind of thing. And I almost wanted to say something to her, but despite my tongue, I'm a good human. So I've struggled with what to say, but I'm trying to, and maybe this would help, get a blank piece of paper and a pen and write out, 25 ways that this has helped you, and then turn those into posts. Whether it's, I used to eat, all the wrong portions and now I'm a lot more mindful of my nutrition, or just, this is what I thought, this is the truth, this is what I struggled with, this is how it's helped me, and use those in conversations with people as well. I'm kind of just, like I said, I'm leaning into those documents. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
Are you talking about the documents in the actual program?
No. I'm talking about the Google Docs for Ultimate Portion Fix. I've shared a few of those in the team page.
Okay.
There's one.
I have not looked at those yet.
There's one that is literally here, I'll just show you real quick.
I just need to know what to say back to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got all this information coming in, and I'm like, I don't know why I can't just simply respond with, here's
So
what we're
there's this like invite process,
okay.
social media posts, and then there's like some
Oh,
responses.
that's Megan Blinka's thing. I've seen that.
Yeah, there's some responses in here and stuff. And then there's this, that's for coaches getting the certification. And this is the one with the details. So I've sent this to a couple people on Instagram, where normally I would send my blog post that is fun and useful. I haven't finished writing it yet. So this is kind of, I mean, it's kind of corporate-y, but at the same time, like, I feel like some people need to see graphics and they need to see the facts, like, before they make a decision. Like, I can have conversations with people and I feel like they go nowhere, but if I send them an image of like, what does this have? What is the price? They're like, oh, cool. Okay. That's what I want. Sign me up. So those little things, I think there's another one, certification tips. Do I already have that? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. So those are pretty helpful. And then I'm just doing, like, I like to do a voice message to people too. And I feel like that's a little bit more personal. And then I can kind of just speak my piece and be on my way. This is what it is. This is what we do. This is how it helps. This is how it's helped me. And yeah, I mean, I've watched a few of the videos on it. And then that national wake up call is pretty good. And then Autumn did a live in the Beachbody Champions or something like that about it, that may be worth, you know, taking the 20 minutes to kind of listen to, just so you feel a little bit more comfortable on the things. The stuff that comes with it though, like this logbook.
Wait, quick question. Sorry. I know you're on hold. When you send voice messages, because I kind of ramble or I get sidetracked when I'm like recording them,
Mm-hmm.
how many do you like send? Like, does that make sense? Because they're like, Instagram's like 30 seconds or something maybe, and Facebook's a minute, but how long of talking are you doing?
1 to 3 messages typically.
Okay.
Like, I try not to, like
I don't want to bombard them, but I want to make sure they have the information. So I didn't know, like, what's a good length?
I feel like you can get it done in a minute and a half. Like, I feel like you can kind of get to the point. I struggle with that because I love to just ramble about nonsense. However, I know, like, I've got to be quick and to the point because, I mean, you guys know it. Like, we're in a quick fix society that, like, I don't have an attention span more than 30 seconds. So, so that I think kind of makes a difference. But I mean, if I can just tell somebody kind of what to expect and like, just, I mean, this isn't something that's brand new for everyone. You know, people have been using containers for the last 5 years. So chances are, if anybody's done Beachbody, they have a set of the containers and they're familiar with them. They just may have never used them, or, you know, like I posted, like, my kids play with them. We play with them in the bathtub, you know? So, so I think just overall, and I think what's intimidating about them is, like, you know, if you've never used them, I tell people, I'm telling people, like, you don't even touch them for the first 2 weeks. Like, I just want you to understand nutrition and how nutrition works in your body first, and your eating habits. And this program helps you understand why we eat the way we do and how food fuels our body, and how we actually are supposed to look at nutrition as fuel as opposed to like a reward or a restriction, or and it just helps understand your relationship with food, and gives you the freedom to choose, and gives you the freedom to live a balanced life and not feel like you have to be restricted. And what she kind of really goes into in the videos is, you know, there's like the foundational fix where you can, you know, these are the containers that you get through the day. You can mix and match and pick and choose. Then there's the timed nutrition, where these are set meals throughout the day. And she explains why she does that, because you're getting balanced macronutrients at every meal. So you're not depriving your body of certain nutrients at certain times of the day and throughout the day. And that helps fuel your metabolism throughout the day and ultimately helps with weight loss, especially around that workout block where your body needs those X amount of carbs and X amount of protein and stuff like that. And then there's that carb cycling one. So I have a girl who's solely interested for the purpose of building muscle and athletic performance. Like, she doesn't want to lose any weight. She doesn't want to, anything like that. But she's like, I need like a set restricted type plan that's going to teach me how to eat so I can build muscle. So that too, like that, it's literally something for everyone. Depending on, and then the carb cycling thing is, if you have somebody who's like a keto junkie and they're like, I just can't, like, I have somebody who's like, I did keto for a while and it's just not sustainable. Duh. And yes, you can try this carb cycling thing to start, and it's a 3-week, whatever, that will probably kind of ease them back into regular nutrition and reintroducing carbs and kind of get their body feeling a little bit stable again. All these things though, like this stuff, I feel like is so helpful. This notebook is like, because I've just been taking notes in my regular notebook until I got it. And this teaches you, walks you through, like talks you through so many awesome things in this notebook. There's like a carb depletion calendar in here too, or this workbook, whatever it is. And then I was just going through this cookbook yesterday, and you guys know me, like, let's just talk about this freaking Moscow Mule in here for a minute, and like how awesome like some of these recipes are for like booze. I'm like, are you like white peach basil and blueberry mojito? Are you serious? Like, this is my jam. And there's a ton of like lemon poppy seed muffins. Like, there's like spaghetti with actual noodles, like stuff in here that like I feel like people need to see some of these things, and maybe we just start diving into these and cooking up all these recipes and posting pictures, and like, this is what I get to eat. Like, I'm not on a diet. Like, this is, because I think people think that, oh, I can only eat 6 containers a day. No, come on. So I'm personally going to this is what I'm going to do for the next probably 8 weeks, is just fully immerse myself in Ultimate Portion Fix, getting people signed up. I'm going to open the group April 1st, and I'm going to keep the group going till the end of May. And that's going to be like an 8-week boot camp, nutrition boot camp. And they're going to, if they want to do 21-day fix in there, they can, because that'll go basically through the end of May up until like Memorial Day. And then I don't know that I'm going to do a 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme group at all. If people want to do it and they're already in my challenge group, great. If they've never joined my challenge group, I'm just putting them in my long-term group anyway. I don't feel like there needs to be a separate group for that. Most people have already done it if they've done a Beachbody program anyway, or they have on demand or whatever. So, tracker. Anybody been working on the tracker? You guys would be so proud. Look, I made a list. I'm using the second page, and I'm
I like it. The second page.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was not stellar last week, but I had a mental breakdown for 3 days. So there were things, and then I gradually every day build back up.
Mm-hmm.
So I made my list. So today I'm going off of that. So I have a list. And today I'm going off of that.
Nice. My, I think my last week one is upstairs because I don't have my notebook down here. And I literally have only checked off workout and Shakeology from Thursday, but I've done more things than that. I just haven't checked.
I haven't checked out anything since Thursday. So there's that. I didn't do anything yesterday. Well, I did. My things, my exam.
There you go. So I think I'm going to go I'm going to print them out and get them like bound at Office Max, because I just feel like that would be better for me to have something like that in my hands, so that I can carry around 5 notebooks instead of 4.
It's only 2.
Well, I know, but I'm like, now I get to carry this around and this portion of this work around, and then no, I think I might do that. I think I want to have an extra page in there, though. I don't know what I want. I'm nutty.
I have a notes page, and it looks like this. So for every week, it says National Wake Up Call, Team Calls, and Personal Development.
Send me that, please, if you have it.
Yeah.
I
also have my gratitude and weekly goals in there.
How about I just give you like $30 and you just go make me one, and then
I'll make it.
I second that. I will PayPal you some money if you make those and bind them and send them our way.
It's not a bad idea, Sarah. That shit on
Sarah, you can just do that for a living. You made way more money.
I mean, I could make you guys one. I'd have to like sit and figure out how much it costs for me to make it.
I'm totally kidding. I can grow up and do it myself. Yours looks really professional.
I have it all.
I mean, I can put my adult pants on and print them and walk my happy butt over there. But
it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like adulting is hard.
It is.
Literally getting out of the house is hard.
I was gonna share with you guys too. I was at a meeting yesterday, like our SIP day or whatever, school improvement day. But 2 of my challengers who aren't in my building were with me yesterday, and so she's sitting across from me, and she said, I have a request. And I was like, what? She goes, can we do the team challenge every month, because it is amazing. So what we did this, like, I didn't do the March, I did March Madness, but I did it my way and what I could do. And so everyone was divided up into teams, and everyone had a coach or like a person, like a cheerleader. Each one of the teams had a cheerleader. So pretty much each one of my coaches was in charge of a team, and then their people went underneath of them. And then I divided up my people evenly throughout everyone. So you get 3 points a day. You get a point for logging your Shakeology. You get a point for logging your workout, and you get a point for checking in every night. And then at the end of the week, your coach you total your points and you send it to your person, and we have a spreadsheet. And so they win like a packet of Energize, or like a beach bar or something like just super small. I've had like 30 people checking in every day, like 25 to 30 people checking in every day and logging their workouts. And they're like absolutely loving it. They're like, this is amazing. Can we do this every month? And I'm like, well, I have some other things that we're going to try, but yes, I probably will continue to do this like every other month or every 3rd month or something, because they've done a great job with it and they love it. So I wanted to share that kind of with you guys.
Awesome.
They're keeping track of their own points. You're not telling. That's nice.
That's even better.
Yes.
So on Sundays, so I can show you. Hold on. I'll share my. Oh, can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say yes too, because everyone else did.
Okay. Let me go to. I thought I had it open. So this is. I just made a spreadsheet. So they go in. These are like the different teams, and they go in and just plug in their points on Sunday night and Monday.
I can't see what you're sharing.
You can't?
I can.
Oh. Well, Ashley, get with the program.
I see my back office. That's not what you're sharing, right? That's not your
I am not sharing your back office.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah. I will just go back and watch the recording and see if I can see it then.
Okay. So here is like March Madness weekly scores. So they just go in and they log their teams points, and then I just announced the
Winners on Monday. So like Miranda's team was the winner this month or this week. Hold on. I'll click off my mom and dad's flight status.
Wait. Oh, I think I found it. There it is. Yep. Why is it so small?
Okay. So then on Sundays, I post, I'm not going to scroll all the way back through to last Sunday because that would take forever, but I'll show you tomorrow's. So it says team check-in. How many points did you earn each day? Shakeology 1, workout 1, nightly check-in 1, 21 points total for a week. Please tag your coach. So then last week they all went in. The coach, and actually the coaches tagged them in this post in the comments. I didn't ask them to do it, but they did it anyways. And then they just commented with their points, and their coach tallied them, and they threw it into the spreadsheet.
Nice.
That's a great idea.
And then this was our teams, and I shared this document with them and just divided it up. I kind of worked on it ahead of time because, you know, I have my groups that are constant or by people that are like roll over every month. So this was how I divided them up. So these groups that have more than the others, Julie, Tiffany, and myself, our points don't count. However,
we found like some of these people aren't participating, like Kim and Renee aren't participating. So I'm now counting my points. And Julie's got one that's not participating, so she's counting her points. So we kind of just made it flexible that way.
Mom, what did you do?
Bria, stop. All right.
Where did everyone go?
So
where are you?
That was kind of what we did, and it's really successful. So if you guys are ever interested in doing that, I can send you all of the things so that you have it. And then we also have a script that we did. It was like different topics for each day of the week.
Okay.
So that is that.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely.
I like it.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
It's been, I let go of a lot this month and let them, like, everybody has a day they post. They all post the check-ins. We're in a group chat. And so it took, and it's been an odd feeling, you know, like I feel like I should be doing something like, oh, I need to make sure this is done. And it's all like I get on and I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they do the rest of the week. They do their check-ins, and they have people that they're working with. So it's been a shift for me, but I like it because it's building that community piece that is my main goal. Like my main goal is to build a community, and so it has really helped with that.
So just to clarify though, do you think like I don't have a bunch of coaches under me that would take over my group.
Right.
So you're referring specifically to your coaches who are taking over, not your challengers.
Right, my coaches.
Yeah. So
here's what I did in the beginning.
You're like your team captains also.
Right. Here's what I did in the beginning. Like before Tracy ever said, like when Tracy was just a discount member, or, you know, whatever. Those people, like when I went on vacation, for instance, like I scheduled out all of my posts ahead of time, but those people who, like Tracy from the beginning, Miranda from the beginning, those people that I thought would be good coaches or that were signed up as a discount member, I asked them, like I text them and I'm like, hey, like, I love your participation in the group. Like, you do such a good job. Would you mind, like, just kind of going in and being everyone's cheerleader? Get off of that. Would you go ahead? Sorry. Squirrel. She got on the treadmill and it started to beep at her. So I would say, like, will you go in and comment on people's things and kind of be their cheerleader while I'm on vacation? I would just post in the challenge group, like, hey guys, I'm going on vacation. I'll try and get on when I can, but you know, Tracy and Miranda are going to be here to like cheer you on and motivate you. So if you don't see me for a day, that's where I am. And kind of put them in that role, which is less stressful for them. But I knew they would be good coaches in their own time. And so that's how we started. And let's face it, I travel a lot. So they were cheerleaders a lot.
I like it. I think it's necessary to like relinquish control and build a community. And I think like we've talked about like how some of your best coaches come from your challenge groups because they're like in it and they're experiencing it and they're doing it. And I think that's when, you know, like you see somebody that's doing those things and you have the conversation with them and you say like, dude, do you want to do our post for the day? Like, do you want, you know, giving somebody else that, because sometimes that's really motivating for other people, like what they need. And then if they're not a coach, like having that conversation with them that like, you could actually do this. You don't have to run your own group. We do this together. But if you want to share some things that you're learning along the way and invite some of your friends to do this too. And then that helps as a coach and as a leader to like continue to build that community. So awesome. That's awesome. I love that idea. I definitely want to implement that maybe next month or something in like a long-term accountability group, especially them keeping track of their own stuff. That makes things a lot easier. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Shout out to Amanda for rocking this week. Girl, rocking your posts and your stories and all your stuff.
I got someone signed up today and I have an 11 o'clock call to get another girl signed up. So
you're amazing. I'm so impressed by you. Like you're just
there are people I've worked, well, like I sent messages to a year ago. So, and then I have 2 more that I'm talking to that I sent messages to a year ago. So Ashley's right.
You got to
keep to them, and then a year later, they finally realize that you're actually doing it and you're not giving up. So
they have to watch you for like a year.
That's what they said. They're like, "Well, we've been watching you," and I'm like, "I know. I can see you watching.
I see you."
I'm just kidding.
Ashley, you and I.
My big kids taught my little one how to do this yesterday. So she's like, "Mommy, look!" Like doing this.
I still like have to think really hard about that.
I don't think I know how to do that. What did you do?
Like this? Like go okay, and then go. Like flip them. There you go. Keep going. Keep going.
How do you go that way?
We need someone to take a screenshot of us.
This hand does not go that way. I need to do some wrist.
I have to like really push them on my face.
Right. You'll just have to have a wonky one. You'll have to be like a Mardi Gras mask.
On your Marcus said go. I got my glasses on, so I can't do it. Ready? Go.
Sarah can't do it either. It hurts.
Kelly, do it.
Come on, Kelly.
Kelly, yeah!
You weirdos.
My daughter's literally looking at us like, what the hell are you guys doing?
I really hope that when I post the recording that is the YouTube thumbnail.
No.
Oh, you didn't get on the call this morning? Well, guess what you missed.
Really important.
I'm pretty sure I hyperextended my wrist just now.
Oh,
Hurts. It's like right here. I feel it pulling.
I need to do some wrist curls.
You need one of those like wrist pumper things.
At work, I did like this chair yoga 30-minute thing that they had, and I kid you not, at least 10 minutes was like, you can do this, and then you can do this, and we learned about 20 different ways to stretch your wrist.
Oh.
Cool.
Productive day at the office.
I was like, well, that was real handy because gotta stretch those wrists so you don't see them.
Oh. Wow. Well, I don't think I have anything else. I'm going to do a new coach kickoff call, I think this week. If anybody has new coaches or wants to get in on that. And just a little 30-minute, I've been doing one-on-one calls with my newer coaches, and I think that's nice to do.
I'm a new coach of yours, and I haven't received an invitation for a one-on-one call yet.
Girl,
Just saying.
I've been trying to hang out. You're just ditching me for,
Just want you to know. I'm your coach now. Pay attention to me.
I need attention.
I need attention.
That means I'm one more person closer to you, so you have to adopt me too.
Everyone, just come in for a group hug. Okay, I'm gonna go to the leadership thing and share some things later today.
So
Yeah,
I'm
sorry, I'm not going to that. I would actually really
going to
like
Super
to.
Saturday?
I am, yeah.
Well, I knew you were.
I'm going.
You're going?
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you coming?
I think I'm in town that weekend, so I'm thinking about driving up and doing it, because it's in the morning this time, right? It's at like 8:30 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking about going up for the weekend and then like going and doing something in the afternoon in Brooklyn, so.
Okay.
But
awesome. Yeah.
on my radar.
You're more than welcome to stay here. But yeah, we'll make it work. And we usually do dinner the night before as a market council, but if you guys are in town and you want to get together, we can definitely do that too. And
I don't even know if my husband can come. If he comes, we won't be in town till late because he usually doesn't make it home till like 5 or 6. So
okay. Yeah. Cool. All right, ladies. Have a lovely afternoon. I saw Christine. Christine is brand new. I just posted her intro.
I think she worked out this morning on the link. I saw someone on there, but I was like booty popping and squatting and.
That was Shannon. That's my friend, Shannon.
That's your friend? Well, tell her sorry.
For what?
Girl, it was booty day, and I was hot, so I had to take off my pants and put shorts on. It might not have been pretty.
Oh, come on. It was fine, I'm sure. We were talking about your butt for a second. We watched you
I didn't twerk, but it was like standing possible. I don't know.
Basically, you were twerking.
Well,
yeah, just I wasn't upside down and on a wall. But I was getting low.
Never mind. We need to do that.
Hey, Emily's on. Is she really on?
She's on, but I'm sure she's in bed.
Probably.
Get your ass up.
It's early. Well, in California, man.
Go back and listen to the recording, Emily. I'm going to post it here in a minute because I got to run. But thank you guys for getting on. And have a great weekend.
Hey, let me know how that thing goes today, Ashley. I really wish I could get there, but I'm not trying to attempt.
I don't blame you. I am dreading it. I still have to go get ready, and it starts at 9:30, and I know that driving downtown is going to be a mess.
So you need to leave now to get there.
I do. Let's do a little cheese real quick.
Emily, smile. Can't see or hear you.
I'll put a smiley emoji on you. Are you going to unvideo yourself? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lovely.
What if she sleeps naked? You can't put that on the internet.
She's going to be like under the sheet.
That's not allowed.
I feel like that's where your brain went with that one. I wasn't thinking that at all.
Oh, I sleep naked. Sorry.
Hey.
Dang.
Oh, Bill Levine. Woo!
Oh, you sleep on the
And that
couch.
made it on the recording, so you're welcome.
Shout out to the husbands who bring the breakfast down. Woo woo.
I didn't get one of those.
Dang.
That's fancy.
I know. He's a really good cook. Look at that.
Mine's working.
Wow.
That's legit.
Mine's doing nothing.
Mine's doing nothing. I just energized though, and I'm like, I was ready to push play.
Ooh, don't eat.
So what do I do?
Don't work
A
out.
little bit.
Just eat.
Keep your life.
Put it in the microwave and save it for later.
This is what I'm making my kids.
Oh.
Mom of the year.
I think there's taco meat in that.
Oh my gosh.
Eat that now.
Alexa, taco.
Eat your food.
Eat the breakfast taco.
Your baby's
Cut it
hungry.
open. It smells like a taco.
Oh my gosh.
You can work out later. You have
Look at
another
this.
20 hours.
Get out
of
of my face. I'm mad at you.
Get out of my face.
I ate my oatmeal. It's all gone. And that's all I had today.
Oh my God, you guys.
Gotta get my husband on Kelly's husband's level over there.
Yeah.
He's a really good cook. Like, if he could be a chef for a living, he would.
Really?
Eric is not a good cook, but he did grill me some amazing steaks last night.
Ah,
We need to do like a big team retreat with like family spouses included at some point. And
ooh,
like,
where the husbands cook like Melanie's husband did.
yeah.
Eric,
That's Bill Levine's nightmare. He would never.
And or just guys drinking beers while we take selfies by the pool and they watch the kids and cook food.
I thought the live pictures.
Done and done.
oh, I'm sorry. We have to bring her children? Just kidding.
Or not.
They're all together. They'll take care of each other.
That's fine. Yeah, let me tell you how excited Brady's going to be about that.
All right.
Pay him a little bit.
He might get to bring a friend.
There you go.
Go.
Hello. All right, ladies. Have a good
Good.
weekend.
Time.
Bye, everyone.
Good luck.
See
Be
ya.
safe out there.